Greetings, Club Newtown members, and welcome to this week's episode of Seeing Fit Tips. First off, I want to say congratulations to all of you that started the challenge and finished 7 classes in 7 days. That is amazing. So, I've heard a lot of people talking about, with all this fitness going on, packed into 1 week, we're getting a little bit of soreness. Now, soreness in the way of muscle fatigue is a great thing, right? That means we worked hard. But soreness in regards to aches and pains in the joints, not such a good thing. Now, I know some of us are going to combat that soreness with that free 30-minute massage we won from the challenge, and that's great. It's a great place to start, but that's not going to be enough. We're not just combating the last 7 days, we're combating our movements throughout our entire life, right? So some of us have had 20, 30, 40, 50 years of movement, and we have to continuously work on getting back into a good position. So if we sit in a bad position, if we lay down all hunched over, all of these positions are what we're fighting, not just the classes that we took or that hour-long session. So 2 minutes of stretching at the end of that is not going to combat our entire life of moving in a dysfunctional way. So what do? We have to work on our mobility, right? And we have to do it every single day. So 15 to 20 minutes of mobility is what it's going to take to get us into a better position throughout the rest of our lives. And better positions are going to what keeps us from getting sore as we run, as we lift, as we jog, as we walk, as we hike, anything that we do. Now, when I talk about mobility, I'm not just talking about stretching, okay? I'm not just talking about static holds at the end range of your muscles. I'm not just talking holding in an extended position, right? Imagine this. It's going to help, but it's not going to fix everything. So imagine we take this towel, and we wet it down, and we stretch it, and we hold that stretch as long as we need to, and then we release. What do we have? We have a stretched out towel. Not necessarily the best way to fix a muscle, all right? So it will help us elongate those muscles a little bit, but it's not going to help with our overall mobility. If we do that to our hamstrings, that's not going to help us open our hips up as we're squatting or running or drive those knees out as we're doing all of those movements. So what do we need to do? We need to work on mobility of the hip. So the joint capsule, all the ligaments and tendons in that joint capsule that are getting tight over the years need to be worked on, all right? So we need to hold positions that we would see throughout the rest of our lives. We need to work on massaging out the knots and adhesions in our muscle fibers. A couple ways that we can do that. Online sources are a great valuable tool. Fitness experts are a great way to work on that. We do have 2 new premier programs coming up here, just started this week. One of them is Yoga Restore, 6 a.m. on Mondays. That's going to be a special type of yoga that holds positions for an extended period of time and uses props and tools to help you get back to a good position, restore all that dysfunctional movement that we've had throughout the week. Then we do have on Thursday nights at 5:30, we also have a Move Better Mobility, a little bit more geared towards athletes, but everybody is invited. So we're going to work on being able to move through a better range of motion in those shoulders, those hips, those knees, to make sure that we can stay in a good position and use our bodies as long as they're intended to be used. Alright, so get out there, mobilize a little bit, work on that body, heal it. Alright, this has been Lucas Woody with this week's Seeing Fit Tips. You stay fit, members.